Hey, Strive Prep. This is Ian Goldberg. I'm the founder and CEO of iSport 360. I'm thrilled to be talking to you today and showing you iSport 360. This was inspired by my experience as a volunteer coach for many years, coaching basketball, soccer, and other sports for my two daughters here in New Jersey. So I'm particularly glad to be showing you this product because it was also inspired by educators. And that's why everything on this platform is based on a rubric, ongoing feedback, opening lines of communication between coaches, players, their parents, the administrators to make sure every kid has a great experience during their sports season. So what you're looking at right now is actually the activity feed for my demo team, which is called the All-Americans. It's a U13 travel basketball team. We're going to get back to this activity feed, but I want you to know that no matter what device your players and parents and coaches are using, they will be able to use iSport 360. They can use the downloadable versions from the App Store. They could use it in a browser, use it on their smartphones, their laptops, and their desktops. So the first feature that I'd like to show you are our goals and standards, which as educators, you know, this is a rubric. So for every player across all of our sports, we have age-specific and gender-specific goals and standards for the kids to achieve. Coaches can print this out, parents can print this out, you can share this with the players at any time, and you will see 10 well-defined goals and standards for the kids to achieve. So here you see some technical skills for these basketball players. You see tactical skills, physical skills, and life skills. If I were to change the age, the gender of this team, or perhaps make it a school team or a recreation team, you will see different goals and standards. Of course, once you've established goals and standards with the kids, you want to do periodic player evaluations. I'm not going to dig too deep here. We'd be happy to do a demo for you just about the player evals, but this is our most popular feature. It is the most objective and transparent player evaluation that you will see, and it's something we're really proud of. And the reason it's so objective is because it evaluates the players based on how well they are achieving a certain set of goals and standards, not necessarily how well the coach subjectively thinks they're doing. So this is absolutely a feature that we would recommend you explore. Next, we can go back to the activity feed. So when you enter the app, whether you're going through the web or using our downloadable, you will land on the activity feed. And this is just like your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn feed. You are going to see all of the team communication. And as a coach, you can share messages, you can share feedback with the players, perhaps after practices, after games. You can share practice assignments. And worth sharing with you here, if you do a practice assignment, not only can you choose the skill, the basketball skill that you might be working on with them, but you can also add a training video. So any YouTube video that you find or that you create, you can add the link right here, and our app will play the YouTube video right within our app. So we don't link kids out to YouTube. We actually play it right within our app. So as I scroll through the activity feed, you can see here's a player eval that was done by Coach Tracy for a player named Kayla. In the case of evaluations, only the player and their parent would get to see this evaluation. It would not be shared, certainly with the whole team. But because I'm logged in as a coach here, I will get to see every evaluation that's been done. So we have a few player evaluations. Here's a message from coach to the team, just sharing some basketball pictures from last week's basketball clinic. These can be downloaded in high res. These can be printed, but this is a great way, obviously a fun way for the team to share photos. As I continue down, we can see some other messages, some other evals. Let's get to the good stuff here. Here's actually a practice plan that coach is sharing with the players. letting them know what they're going to be working on today. And also you could see below this practice plan, every post allows players to reply to the coach. So you can start to get some good, healthy conversation going on. Some more pictures, some more evaluations. Here's a blog post that Coach Tracy shared with the team. And the last feature I would like to show you, if we could find one here, is yes. So here is a training video that Coach shared with their team. Certainly, coaches can share training videos, motivational videos, but it must be on the YouTube platform. We support their technology here within our app. Okay, so that's the activity feed. I think you get an idea of all the different types of communication going on here. Let's move to the team schedule. We recently hired the former CTO of Team Snap to help us build our own scheduling feature. So this might resemble some other scheduling platforms you've used, but here the team can see when every practice is, any upcoming games, if there are tournaments, if there are team pizza parties. You can add these to the schedule very easily. It takes literally 15 seconds to add a new event here. And the nice thing about this platform also is for each event, you can click on it. You can see all of the details. You can navigate using your smartphone, so you can make your way to wherever the next game may be. And finally, here we have attendance. So on our platform, it's the responsibility of every player to indicate their attendance for every practice, every game, or any other event. Some other platforms require the parents to let you know whether the child's going to be there or not. But with us, we really want the kids to have ownership and be empowered. So we want them to indicate their attendance. So that's our team schedule. I'd like to show you our roster page. So as soon as your teams get onboarded, and we pretty much do all of the work for you, you will be able to see your roster based on who has set up their iSport 360 account and who has not yet set up their iSport 360 account. We do send email notifications and app notifications to remind people to get their account set up, but we certainly would appreciate if you can help give a nudge and get the kids and even their parents to set up their accounts. Next, I'd like to show you team reports. So after you've conducted a bunch of evaluations on the players on the team, perhaps you're going to do that mid-season, perhaps you'll do it at the end of the season. You're going to want to see these players side by side to see how they're performing against each other. This is just for you, the coach, or even the administrators, but this is not seen by the parents or the players. At the top of this team report, you can see average scores for this team in a few different categories. And then down below, you can see a summary of each player's scores based on the player evaluations you conducted for them. You can sort this list perhaps by overall score, in which case you get a really good ranking of your players. But you can also dig deeper and look at technical skills, sort this list by technical skills, or maybe by life skills to see maybe who's the most valuable player, in terms of team culture or the locker room. So this is the team report. It's printable, and it should be a pretty handy tool for all of the coaches. The final feature that I will show you is our team locker room. This particular team actually doesn't have much going on here right now, but we created the team locker room to be an alternative for your players. Instead of going on all their social media channels, which are not COPA compliant, which are not Safe Sport compliant, we created a very safe and very secure locker room for the kids to chat, to share playlists, to share TikTok videos, and just do all the things that they typically like to do on their social media platforms or in their text groups. But the thing that makes this locker room unique is that coaches and parents have full access to this locker room to see everything going on here. So even though it's just for the kids, it's monitored by coaches, parents, and club administrators. So I wish you all a great season. I really look forward to working with you. If you have any questions at any time, or if any of your players or parents have any questions at any time, please have them click the support button, which is located on every page of our app, as well as on our website. So looking forward to getting to know each of you, and thanks so much for choosing iSport 360.